Most passengers complain baggage fees are sky high, and they are. The airlines collected $4.5 billion in 2017 alone.
Wow, that's kind of overwhelming.
What are we getting in exchange for that $4.5 billion?
You tell me.
I don't see very much.
Airlines reported profits of $15.5 billion in 2017. That's up $1 billion from the year before.
I think it's offensive. I think it's just greed.
Virtually every airline bolstered profits with price hikes of up to 25% in bag fees.
You know, not only do they charge for bag fees, but they charge for change fees.
Have you ever wondered about the accuracy of those luggage scales?
No, I didn't think of it, but that's a good question.
Channel 3 producer Chris Catergiani rigged a bag so it would weigh 39 pounds on the nose. Along with videographer Mike Leonard, they spot-checked a few scales at Hopkins and found one that read minus 8.5 pounds without anything on the scale. A second scale showed our bag weighed 42.5 pounds, or 3.5 pounds more than our test bag. Most airlines set the weight limit at 50 pounds, but some have a 40-pound limit.
Well, that would be not good at all because they charge you extra.
It can be a couple $100 extra depending on the airline and weight of the bag.
I can believe it. I can believe it because mine was off 5 pounds and I was pretty frustrated. I put everything in my other bag.
City Hall inspects scales here at Hopkins just once a year. We asked to see their records 6 times starting in December. 8 weeks later, they sent us 6 pages of inspections, which show that scales were inaccurate about 10% of the time.
One customer filed a complaint after he weighed his bag on scales at 2 different airlines and found a 5-pound difference. Chris and Mike returned to the airport to test every single scale, including some they had tested earlier. They found 15 of 97 off the mark, about 15%.
Have you ever wondered about the accuracy of the luggage scales?
Oh yeah, I know they're rigged.
You think they're rigged?
Yeah, I think they are.
In favor of the airlines?
Oh yeah.
But we found some in favor of the customer. 7 scales, or about 7%, were lighter than their actual weight. One scale at Delta showed our 39-pound bag weighed 17 pounds. But the airline said it appears the screen read kilograms, not pounds. This passenger said the same bag in Cleveland weighed 5 pounds more in Vegas.
Either Cleveland scale was wrong or Vegas scale was wrong.
We reached out to every airline whose scales we found off the mark. They responded quickly. Scales were inspected and recalibrated. Still, some passengers can't help but feel they've been overcharged.
I want to have drinks on vacation, not pay for baggage.
It's not clear if inaccurate scales played a factor into how Southwest pilots computed airplane weight at the time of takeoff. Southwest says not to worry, there's no problem. But the FAA investigation continues. I'm the investigator, Tom Meyer.